It's been the home of the Panthers since 1996. Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. We welcome you to EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Cleveland Browns and the Carolina Panthers. Alongside Greg Olsen, I'm Mike Tirico. The kicker has us set for the start. Off we go from Bank of America Stadium. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First down 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Come on, cut.
A first carry now for Rico Dowdle. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 28-yard line.
Smash, red. Let's go now. 40, you, yellow. Ready?
Out of the shotgun, Young. Going up top. He's to the 15. And he will take this one in. 72 yards. Touchdown, Carolina. Well, fireworks right out of the gate here, Greg. It only takes 2 plays to put 6 on the board, and they do it with a big touchdown.
Mike, each week when we talk to teams, they emphasize how important it is to get off to a fast start. Well, this team, they took it to a new level. Second play of the game, big touchdown, they strike first.
The extra point, up and good. And the Panthers will race out to a quick 7-0 edge.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Quinshon Judkins. And he'll find some way to turn this into positive yardage, struggling forward for a pickup of about 2.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains, they're nothing fancy, but they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7.
Here we go. Go.
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
On 3rd down, Sanders. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down. Punting time for the Browns. They're set to kick it away. And this will go down as a punt inside the 20 as it continues out of bounds.
At their own 15-yard line.
On the double. Down. Yellow, 43. Hut.
Look at play action with Young. Exiting the pocket right. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Denzel Ward in there defensively to knock it away. 2nd and 10.
6. Mega. 6. Ready.
Off the play fake. Here's Young. Quick throw here is complete. And it'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
That's good.
25 yards to pick up there. It's good for a Panther first down.
Let's go. Drill green. Red, 38. Ready.
RPO. That one is complete. And we're going to work this down inside the 45.
First down.
That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
Ready.
On the ground, it's Dowdle. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
34-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a
From
yard.
the 34-yard line. Here's 2nd down and a yard.
Here we go. Set.
Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
White.
On the bootleg, it's Young. He's got a man. That's McMillan. And he will get into the end zone. Kenarella McMillan. Touchdown, Panthers. So 2 touchdowns for him in this one. Numbers 12 and 13 on the year. The PAT up and good. Panthers will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
It starts with a run by Judkins. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity. But with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete. And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw for it with Sanders. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
17. Here we go. Here we go. 60 red. 6 ready.
On 1st down is Young. Out 5, it's Leggett. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. 14 yards on that pass play there. It's a Carolina 1st down.
Set. Black Ultra. Red Cycle. Black Red. Ready.
From the gun, it's Young. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Carolina. That his 2nd TD catch of the season. And a special moment as the rookie catches his 1st NFL touchdown.
And the more they can develop this young tight end, Mike, it just gives this quarterback additional weapons, and it's just going to make this offense even more difficult to stop.
A tight end, his 1st career NFL touchdown. Do you remember yours?
Oh, man, I'll tell you, I can recall it like it was yesterday. Mike, we were up Sunday night, primetime game, Lambeau Field against Brett Favre and the Green Bay Packers. And the previous play, Brian Urlacher recovered a fumble probably around the 20, 25-yard line. Brian Griese was our quarterback for Chicago, and the ensuing play, threw it up to the left corner of the end zone, and Mike, guess who called the game? None other than the legendary John Madden.
They'll run with Judkins to begin the drive. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Well, has been the case this entire 1st half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Ready. 70 up. Cowboy 80.
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. Well, here down the field will fall incomplete.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
3rd and 11. Off the play fake. Here's Sanders. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. 22 yards, the pickup there. It's a Browns 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Sanders. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets out 2nd and 5.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
It's 3rd and 4.
Tag. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Ready.
On play action, Shedeur. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. The former 1st overall pick in 2022, Trayvon Walker, into double figures now. That is sack number 10 on the year.
On the ready.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down.
Come back, team. Come.
From the gun, it's Shedeur. Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked. And they turn it over on down.
You got to give credit to the defensive coordinator here. He went into attack mode, had a great blitz plan for this fourth down situation, disrupted the timing of the offense, and the quarterback had nowhere to go. He flushes out of the pocket to keep the play alive, and they're able to chase him down, force the sack, force the turnover on downs. You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. Panthers football to begin this second quarter, as they've got it starting third down and 2.
Let's go. 52 Blues. Cut.
Back to throw. Young. Open man, right side. He's got it. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these third downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force third down, they got to get off the field.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Come on, set Fury. Yellow. Yellow. 43. Set.
On second down, Young. Oh, he tried to swing it outside, and it's intercepted. It is picked off by the rookie safety.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded of the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll out 5 DBs and all of them hold their own and be trusted to hold up, you are going to struggle defending these pass-first modern offenses.
He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Moving to his right. He's going to look for the home run ball. Oh, he overshoots him. Could have been a touchdown. Instead, just goes down as an incomplete.
So this is where things get tricky. They work all week with the pass rush, Mike, to move the quarterback off his spot. They don't want these NFL quarterbacks in rhythm, hitting the top of their drop, and delivering the ball on time. But then the second component to that is you get them out there on the run, and it can really stress your coverage downfield. So nice job here, sticking with their guys, not giving any open targets downfield, and they force the incomplete.
Huff brings Brings it in left side. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. Quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. Now he's loose down the right sideline. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Brown. That gives him 14 touchdowns for the year. The extra point is good. And the Browns get back in it. It is 21-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here's Xavier Legette. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
28-yard line.
Down. Black 40. Drill 52.
Here's a carry for Dowdle. And nowhere to go on that one. They lifted him up and threw him down behind the line.
The 25-yard line.
Set, cut.
They'll run with Dowdle. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up third down.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Okay, ready? Smash, red. Ready, fight, white, set.
Now Young. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on third down. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Come on, set. Look, watch out now. 52. Black Ultra. Fly blue. Cut, cut.
Throwing is Young. He'll air it out down the middle. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Really nice job there of not only tracking the ball, but then putting yourself in position to make the play. And that's step 1. I promise you step 2 on that sideline. His secondary coach is saying, hey, next time you can get your hand on the ball, let's try to come away with that takeaway.
And he'll be out of bounds. There is a flag on the field. And let's see what caused it.
Ready, break. Here we go. Set,
The RPO, that's out to McMillan. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 12.
ready.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. Back with more from Charlotte.
Double.
After this, it is 3rd and long.
Cycle. Set. 60. Black shot. Ready.
To throw is Young. And that is incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Let's go. Ready.
On 4th down, Young. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
These are the situations where, as an offense, you're trying to dial up your best play call to make sure this possession doesn't get wasted. But let's give credit to the defense. Big moment, big 4th down up.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Merrick. And his offense offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Field, drill, 52. 10 cycles. Set.
Now Dowdle. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Here we go. Black 40. 10.
Here's Young. That is caught. And he's got another one. Panarella McMillan. Touchdown, Panthers. That touchdown number 3 for him in the game. And number 14 for the year. On now is Fitzgerald for the PAT. He gets it to go. And the Panthers add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want a defender return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Sanders now off the bootleg. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm. I really like the job the defense is doing, Mike, disguising what the coverage looks like before the snap and then what the coverage actually is after the snap. And I think the quarterback's having a hard time really figuring out what am I looking at, where are my targets, where's the coverage holes. And I think it's led to some really big plays by the defense here in the first half. Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough 3rd down situation, and now it brings up 4th down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
This brought in out past the 20. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds.
Here we go. Set.
They do try to run it out as they start on the ground. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd.
So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. Here's Judkins. He'll be stopped after a pickup of about 3. Derwin James, the former All-Pro, in on the tackle.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Second down, they need 7.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. Forced to his right. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Misconnect trying to get it to Quinshon Judkins out of the backfield. Third down coming up.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. He will have the conversion and more. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. They get 18 yards on 4th down and a fresh set of downs.
A gain of 18 on the play. And the Browns first down.
Here's 1st and 10.
Drop 60, drop 60. Let's go. 70, Mustang 19. Let's go.
Play action, it's Sanders. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete. Cooper Kupp was the intended receiver. And it'll be 2nd down.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced. And at other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
To throw again is Sanders. He connects with Gray on that one. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Sanders on 3rd down. He's got a man. It's Bannon. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Well, we'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allow the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they're going to get this.